vertical space as well.
Right. And is that a deal in a lab? Is that big a deal that it's bigger?
It sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes they say that that's the reason for it. Others, they, many of the Department of Health, unfortunately, have gone with Bruker. And so that can be an influencer. Mayo Clinic has Bruker, so can be another influencer.
Who are your big, whether they're yours personally or the company's, your big marquee accounts that you would mention?
Well, what I say in my territory for sure is that Sanford, like for different IDNs, the largest IDNs in my territory, with one exception, well, the largest, are all Vitek 2, and most of them are also are MS. Not all of them, but a significant number. But and the fact that Mayo Clinics, Mayo Health Systems, like not the mother house right now, but the other facilities out in the field, they are standardized. At least in my territory, they're standardized on Vitek 2. So those kind of things. Those are always nice to throw out. But Sanford, Avera, Alina, Fairview, Health Partners are all standardized on Vitek 2. I can't say that about BactiAlert, and I can't fully say that about Multitop.
Okay. If you were to, we talked a little bit earlier on the call, and this will be pretty much the last thing that I'll ask you about sort of what's sort of the essence of bioMérieux. And we talked about education and that commitment and the commitment to R&D. Christian talked about service and those things. Those start to speak to me about the brand of the company, the mindset, how people think of you. If I asked you to look at the competitors, if we talked about BD, how would you characterize their brand or their personality, or why somebody might choose them in those broader brush?
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's just long-term loyalty, relationship. That's, can be certainly a part of it. And when it works when they're loyal to me, I'm glad. When they're loyal to the other guys, and it's a little more uphill. But yeah, Christian is right. Service, and that's always a question people ask: is where are the service engineers that would be taking care of that particular laboratory if they, say, competitive, if they're going to go with me. And our field application specialists are specialists that are ongoing technical support for the customers. And then our technical support hotline as well. That, it's available 24/7. Sometimes you might have to wait for a call back, but customers are taken care of after the sale as well.
Gotcha. I like that. So if we go back to a second, if we think about Microscan, how would you characterize their company? You think about big words again, like innovative. Are they friendly? Are they expensive? Are they a monolith? When you think about them, what do you think of?
Well, the Microscan system has been owned by several different companies. They were owned by Dave Baring. They were owned by, I can't remember where else, but they were owned by, now they're Beckman Coulter, which is really more a hematology company. So the Microscan keeps getting passed around to different companies that it's under, whereas the Vitek 2 has always been bioMérieux, and I think that continuity is important, and that allows us to have the ongoing R&D that we have, because Microscan hasn't changed a whit in years and years, and some people like that, but they and BD. Has a lot of visibility in facilities just because of all their blood drawing equipment and other products. So sometimes that can be an advantage to an organization to, the BD could say, buy our system and then we'll give you a discount on your blood culture or your blood drawing equipment, things like that, needles, adapters.